Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man. I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. I mean, this guy was a .300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Digging in, Hernan Perez, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Now the 1-0 from CC. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hit down the third base line. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Junior Guerra gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Yankees. Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Just got a piece to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, it's tough to win games when you're last in slugging. We all know this game, you got to drive the ball somewhere, either out of the ballpark or in the gaps. They just haven't been able to put it all together in the power part of their game, and as a result, they've struggled.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third, catcher, Gary.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Skied into straightaway right. Neuenhuis giving chase. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Travis Shaw. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Kirk Neuenhuis waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Digging in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Now batting, Keon Broxton. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Runners on first with one down. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Headley has room in foul territory. And that retires the side. Brewers strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Carter now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Carter will head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Aguilar takes it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers.
Batting sixth.
And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Perez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Perez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States. Central Park set to go again here from Yankee Stadium.
Leading off for the
Standing
Brewers,
in, Andrew Susac. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now the first pitch from CeCe. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Lifted in the air to center. Broxton's under it. He's got it one away. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Here's Chase Headley. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Fouled back. Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Two and one. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch from CC. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right. So we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a ball lined to the left side. foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Misses, ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box now, Chris Carter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chris Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
3-1, here it is. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Neuenhuis looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
To short, hit hard. To his left, VR. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Keon Broxton.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Milwaukee, first baseman.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Andrew Susac. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. First and second now, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Holiday. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Orlando.
Digging in for his second at bat, Orlando Arcia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Strand a couple. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chase Headley. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby
Ready for another
Ellsbury.
shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now both runners on the move. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that one got the pitcher.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Hernan Perez.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 8. Ryan
digging in once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. sliced hard on the ground, and that's through. A base hit. VR rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Brian Mitchell enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Brian Mitchell.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Pitch it, old strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Cut fastball misses. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
One out and a runner on second base. This one skied out toward right. Holiday is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Striding in once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
1-0 count. Here it is. Popped up. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Here's Chris Carter now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Outside, 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Jimmy Nelson.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it for right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Matt Holliday standing in now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson have yielded just a 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Yankees. Still tied 1 apiece. back here in the Bronx. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again. Keon Broxton. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Ready once again, Andrew Susac. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan
Digging in,
Villar.
Jonathan Villar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Gardner, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is foul right side. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Holiday is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. 2-1 Milwaukee. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Hit hard but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, Matt, I could go cliches and say if you hang it, you bang it, right? But not every curveball is the same. He just stayed with that breaking pitch and drove it out of the ballpark. That was a nice swing.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Let's still take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Out of play. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Barehanded. He goes to first. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So striding in, Chris Carter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded. You're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-2 New York. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ryan.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder.
8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Digging in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Carlos Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
59, Carlos Torres.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Brett Gardner is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Brett Gardner.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A called strike over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Chase Headley. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0 and 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. High pop up. Calling for it, Shaw. And that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Now to the plate, Keon Broxton. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Stepping in now, Andrew Susac. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-2 the final score today. The Yankees get their 20th home win this year. Brian Mitchell earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.